In this video, I'm going to show you simple ways to take your Gmail inbox, which may have dozens or hundreds or even thousands of emails, down to something very manageable. And we'll show you a good way of saving the stuff that you want to in your Gmail, but not on your inbox. So if you're ready to get started, let's get going. So I've moved to my PC now and I've opened up my Google Chrome browser here. And I'm going to use my RS Tech ALO demo Gmail account just to help demonstrate the concepts. Now, as I click on the Gmail app link at the top on my bookmark bar, you can see my emails. Now, I'll be honest, these were pretty much preloaded since I don't get a lot of email to this account, but it'll help show and demonstrate the concepts that we're going to look at for cleaning out your inbox. And if you look in the upper right corner here, you can see one of 17 emails. So not many here. It's not the dozens or hundreds or thousands that many of you may already have still in your inbox, but it'll help for demonstrating the concepts I want to show you today. So if you look over here in the inbox, we have various and assorted types of input. Here's a Fox Sport. There's some emails from myself, some demo emails I sent to show how we can sort things out. And then we get down into what I call the junk email that most of us have, and probably 80 or 90% of our inbox is filled with that. Things like My Lowe's, Fox Sports, email, Yahoo, USA Today, Weather Channel, Target. I'm sure you all have different varieties of things. If you've shopped on websites and purchased some things, they're probably sending you daily or weekly updates on things for you to buy. And that's the kind of stuff we're going to try to get rid of. Now, if you've got dozens or hundreds of emails like this, going through and clicking on all these boxes on the left-hand side can be very time consuming. Well, Gmail has a real slick tool that I'll show you in the inbox settings. So to do that, we go to the gear in the upper right-hand corner and click on that. And then right below that, we click on See All Settings. And then across the top, you see several different categories. We're going to click on Inbox. Now, the first thing is categories. Now, many of the emails that you'll get from these different places will be categorized under promotions, social updates, or forums. And so in this case, I'm going to click on these. So it will go through my inbox and parcel those out from my primary emails. And so we do that, and then we scroll down to Save Changes. And now here's my primary, it's highlighted. I only have 2, 4, 5 emails listed under my primary. So where'd the rest go? Well, if you click on promotions, the next one to the right, you can see all these got categorized under promotions. And if I click on social, the Yahoo ones, or if you had Facebook or Instagram or things like that, those would be identified as social. I don't have any updates. Those will get picked out by Google Gmail when they come in, or forum entries if you happen to be members of forums. Those will be identified by Google as well. So what does this mean? Well, now imagine you had hundreds of these listed as promotions. You can simply now go click on this box right here next to the refresh button, and it highlights or checks all the items that are considered promotions. And to delete those, you simply hit the delete button right here in the upper center of your window, and they're gone. So imagine doing this with dozens and hundreds of promotions that are listed in your email. Now you don't have to be worried about deleting something that you don't want to delete by going box by box under my primary and clicking these boxes here. You don't have to do that. You've deleted all the promotions at one shot. Let's do the same thing with the social tab at the top here. And here there, in this case, are Yahoo emails. So I'm going to click on that. So they're all selected, and I hit delete. And if we go to the left over here under more and down to trash, all those emails now are in my trash. Now, a point of interest here is if you want to clear your Google account storage space from all the emails that you've deleted, you've got to come into your trash and delete those as well because they're still stored for 30 days. So in this case, I'm in trash. I go up to the box next to refresh. I highlight that and say delete forever, and I click the button delete forever, and they're all gone. So now your Google storage spaces will be reduced by how much you've released those. So not only have you cleared up space on your inbox, but you've also cleared up space in your Google storage that sometimes can be a problem because you may get a warning that says you're 92% full of your storage space. Either add to your storage space or delete space. And we've done that. Now I'm going to show you a couple other slick tricks on how you can clean up your inbox even further. And the next tip is a way to take items that you have in your inbox, categorize them, and archive them so they're still in your Gmail, but they're not in your inbox. And let's just demonstrate that concept. So let's take this vacations plan line here. As I said, this is just a test email, but it helps identify what the concept I want to go through. And say you want to keep vacation plan emails that come in. So what we want to do now is figure out a way to categorize that email. And if you look over here on the left, there's a thing called labels. I created a vacation label. I'll delete that and show you how I did that. So if you click on the plus here, and you get this window and you say new label, I want to call it vacations. I'll say vacation info. And then you hit create. So now you have a label called vacation info. Now on this email, we want that to be labeled as vacation info. So we go to up here where it says more, and you say label as, and you go down here and you click on the box that says vacation info. And bingo, you've got it. Now you see next to the subject of the email, it's tagged as being in the inbox, but it's also labeled as inbox and as vacation info. Now you can label these with multiple labels. So let's just do that. Let's say this is vacation plans for February. So I'll come down here. Let's click on more and say label as, and whoops. And you go down to create new and you say Febu vacation. Hit create. And now this is in two different buckets, I call it, or different labels. Okay, so what good does that do you? Well, what you can do now to get this out of your inbox is you can archive it. And see at the top here, it says archive. You click on that, and now we're back to our inbox, and that particular email is gone. Well, it's not gone. If I come over here to vacation info, one of these labels, and click on it, it shows you the email. Or if I click on February vacation, it shows that email. Essentially, think of these as file folders in your Gmail that you can tuck away emails so they're not in your inbox, but you have a way to go find them when you're looking for vacation info. So imagine doing this with all sorts of things. You've got emails from your kids, emails from work, emails from purchases you made. You could set up a purchases label. So anytime you purchase something online and an email comes in on that, you can put that in there and archive it under purchases. So it's not in your inbox anymore. But if you ever wanted to come back and what was that purchase I made, you can look on the label for purchases and find it. So what we're doing here is keeping your emails, but taking them out of your inbox. And the thing we want to do is clean up that inbox. So that's the next slick tool that you should learn how to do. The final tip I want to give to you about your Google Gmail inbox has to do with storage space. Now, Google gives you, I think, 15 gigabytes of storage space when you sign up for a Google account. Now, they also have Google Photos and Google Videos and things that also take up storage space, but most of us only have storage space used for our Gmail. Second thing is emails in themselves take up very, very, very little storage space. So if you don't have any emails with attachments, you will never see a message probably telling you that you've used up too much storage space. However, if you have dozens or hundreds of emails, many of which have attachments, pictures, videos, music, whatever. Those things eat up a lot of storage. And suddenly one day you're going to see a pop-up that says something to the effect, your Google storage space is at 92% of its capacity. Please either sign up for additional space or remove some of the items you have in storage. Well, how in the heck do you do that? Knowing that you've got maybe dozens or hundreds of emails with attachments that you probably don't need to keep, but you don't know which ones to get rid of. So Google has a slick way of filtering out those items, and I'm going to show you that here. So if you look at our inbox here, we look at the search mail line, and you go over here and you see these sliders. You click on that, and this is how you can sort through all your emails, and it's a great tool when you have a whole bunch of emails in there that you can't find things. You can type in who it's from, who it's to, subject matter, maybe even just a few keywords, and then you hit the search button and it'll show you all the emails in your in basket that have those selections or items that you're sorting by. But for today's demo here, the one we want to focus on is attachments and size greater than. So want to click on attachments. So what this is going to do is now going to go through all your inbox and look for emails with attachments. The next thing we want to do is have it look for attachments that are of a certain size. And so if we look at the size line here and we come over to the box right before megabytes, let's click on 5 megabytes. We want to search for emails with attachments greater than 5 megabytes. We click on the search button here, and sure enough, we have one. I have an attachment that has 1, 2, 3, 4 images attached to it that is greater than 5 megabytes. Well, if I want to keep that in your inbox, that's going to use up 5 megabytes of storage or whatever the total is. If you don't want it, you can simply click on the box next to it and hit the delete button. But I caution you before you do that, you might want to open up this email, and then you come over here, you click on these emails, these pictures, and you can download them. Download whatever pictures you want to keep. I think there's also, I thought you could download it from over here, but click on each image, decide whether you want to keep it, and if you do, download it, and go through all the images in this email. Then you go back, you click on this button here, and then you hit the delete button like I'll do here. And now it's deleted that email and all the attachments. Well, it's deleted it to the trash. So now if I go to my more button here, like we did before, you go down to trash, you'll see here's some other ones I had in here. It's now in trash, and that's still counted against your storage. But and if you notice here, it says messages that have been in trash more than 30 days will be automatically deleted. However, you can delete it right now, and you just hit empty trash now. It gives you one more chance not to delete it, and then you hit OK, and those are all gone. So we're back to our inbox. That's the way you can go through your emails. If you've got hundreds or thousands of them, use this filter tool. Click on attachments, pick some arbitrary amount, 5 or 10 megabytes, even 25 megabytes is good. I think that's the maximum that you can attach to emails. And you can sort through the ones that pop up now and eliminate those to help free up storage space on your Google account. Another way to simplify your inbox. So there you have it, 4 simple ways to reduce the amount of emails that you have in your inbox. We talked about how you can go and unsubscribe from emails so you don't get any more from this point on. We talked about how you can use Google's inbox or Gmail's inbox sorting to categorize emails to make it easier to sort through the ones you want to delete. We talked about how you can label emails so you can archive them so you still have them, but they're not in your inbox. And finally, we showed how you can search for emails with large attachments that you can either download or eliminate from your inbox that will save on your Google storage. I hope this has been helpful. And if it has been, please give us a like. And if you're interested in more videos like this, subscribe to RS Tech ALO.